Friends, subscribers, internet strangers, what's up? So this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to get some information out there. I had someone ask me to do a video on how to pack DVD VCR and test them, all that stuff. I've done a video on how to pack those. I order 18 by 14 by 6 boxes, and that's generally what I put a VCR, DVD, and a combo in. But that's not what this video is about. This is I sold both those golf bags sitting over there, the Titleist. Right after the show, I got an offer for $140, so I took it. Got 65 or 75, I can't remember which, for the Michelob Ultra bag. So they've both got to go out today, and I was just going to telescope some boxes together. I was going to go to Home Depot. No big deal. They are 36 inches tall, so it was going to have to be 2 of the large. And the reason why I was going to do Home Depot is Home Depot's boxes are 24 inches tall. The large is the vertical way, whereas all my Lowe's boxes is 24 inches the horizontal. So, they would not work. So I needed the other style boxes. But I had a subscriber named Greg Metelka. I probably just butchered Greg's name, and I'm sorry about that if I did. But he made a comment saying, "Hey, U-Haul makes a box that size for golf clubs. You might want to check it out." So I searched on the internet and found that most of my Goodwill stores had at least 5 or 6 of them in stock. The boxes are $5.95, which is a little more than I would have actually. It's a little more if I'd have bought just one box, but I had to have 2, and I use the heavy duty boxes generally, so that would have been $6 and some change. Or if you use the light duty boxes, it's $4 and some change. But the box that I came up with, I just want to show you guys. They make this. I've already taped the bottom of this one. Oops. I've already taped the bottom of this one, but here it goes. It's a sport utility box. It is a 15 by 15 by 48, which I only need 36, so I'm gonna chop it off because with dimensional shipping, I'll save a few dollars. But it's made for golf clubs, golf bags, vacuum cleaners. So don't be scared. I'm gonna start using this box a little more frequently because I have a vacuum I need to sell and some of this stuff. And I don't necessarily like telescoping boxes, but check out U-Haul. They have so many different sizes and shapes and variations of boxes. They make one that they call some other kind of box. It's 12 by 12 by, I think about 40 or 38. So I might be able to squeeze one of those bags in. I got good money for those bags, so I wouldn't necessarily want to squeeze one into a little box. But nothing's going to happen to those. Those are going to be fine in a box. But I just wanted to. So all I'm going to do is put them in there. Since I know it's 36, I'm going to cut this down to 38 inches. So I need to take 10 inches off that. So I don't know. On videos, we seem to show these things a lot, and you get a lot of response from a lot of new sellers that don't actually know what the hell that is. That's a box resizer, and the way it works is, see it's got a measurement on the end of it. So I'm going to put it right at 10 inches. That's going to knock from 48 to 38 off this box. So let me set the camera down and drag the box over here, and we'll go about resizing this box to see how easy it is. We'll throw the bag in, and we'll get the first bag done, and then I'll say goodbye. I know parting would be such sweet sorrow, but you'll get the drift, because I'll just do it again for the second one. So here we go. Got the box resizer. I have to put it real tight, or I put too much pressure on it, move it. So you're going to set it at 10 inches. All you do is just ride around the edge. The box is kind of big, so it's giving a little bit, but normally it doesn't. now that you know all 4 sides, you need a you need a box cutter in this office to just cut the corners out from right where you from right at the point that the resizer has made the score marks. And when you, I know a lot of people will tell you that you can do it faster. A lot of people do a little bit of score on the outside or whatever. The box is much stronger if it's scored on the inside, because you're gonna fold the flaps over and the cuts will not be on the outside too. Because if I have the cuts on the outside, I do that method too when I don't feel like messing with the box cutter or the box is too small. The postal priority boxes. And have y'all been looking at this crooked the whole time? If it's been crooked the whole time, I apologize for that. So, all right, get that golf bag. Oh. So it's got a couple inches of spare. So, right above y'all's head is a roll of paper. So I'm just gonna shove some down in here. You can get these rolls of paper from I will buy some from Amazon every now and then. And it worked out quite like I had it planned. Right. There you go. So I just kind of throw some down to all different sides so it won't move around, even though it's not gonna get hurt. I'm gonna tell you what, on the next box, I'm actually gonna take it down and then I'll just trim because the weight's not gonna add on this box because it's gonna go. I don't trim a lot of it off. The box will be more solid up here. But I don't, on the next one I'm probably gonna take 11 inches off the next one instead of 10. Just cut down a little space. 3-inch tape. And everybody, fascinating to watch somebody tape a box, right? But the nice thing about a resizer is it makes the box very uniform. Every time if you're trusting the bearded picker to make a box that's uniform, free-handed, I can get it, but one side will be lower than the other. It'll be a little crooked. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I just kind of, when I'm sending out stuff, I kind of want it to look. But that's a nice box. It's all set. Bearded picker. How fast can you do another one? I don't know. I know this makes for fascinating video. All right, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we'll do it the right way. We won't do it upside down. We'll do them identical. Even though it's 3-inch tape, I generally want to read a box this big. I generally put 3 pieces on each end just to make sure it's not coming loose. I'll show you how quick this goes. All right. Trial and error. The box code actually goes, you can take 13 inches off a box. So we're going to take 11. Now, one thing we need to do, when you've got identical boxes, once you get them closed up, if your mind is short on function like mine, you'll forget which one's in which. So I wrote titles on the other one over there to make sure I knew. Hey, that's what's in that box. even in a cluttered, crazy space like this, there's not a lot they're dealing with. Big items. Why I sell big items? If you can make, I'm gonna to sell something. In these 2 bags, I've got $15, and I've got sales of $200 plus tax, plus shipping. That's a big enough margin for me to go, I'll deal with it. The shipping, I had to pay $5 extra a box, but I was gonna need a big box anyway. So Michelob Ultra bag, in you go. And it actually looks like it might be 35 inches instead of 36. So it's a good thing I cut an inch off that. Brackets for the in case you're wondering, the brackets for the hold the roll paper, I bought them on Amazon. They're like brackets for a closet where you can lift the closet right up. It makes it easy to take the stick off, reload the paper when you're out. So it's really not going to take too terribly much. And the nice thing about using a box like this is you don't have to worry about measuring it, because I know one is 36 by 15 by 15. I know the other one's 35 by 15 by 15. So makes it very nice. As you can see, it's uniform. I don't know how much you can see. As you can see, it's uniform again. I'm gonna tape it up, and I'm gonna go do the shipping with the labels, and then I'll add it in here how much each one of these cost to ship. I don't even know. One of these is going to South Carolina. I don't know where the other one's going. So South Carolina from Alabama is not too terrible. And let's go ahead and write Ultra. All right. So I hope that answered some questions for you about large boxes. Really, I'll start mentioning them a lot more, because as I sell some of these larger things, I actually have this one's going in this one fits in a large Home Depot box, but I also sold this. It'll be on the next sold video. I got 215 plus shipping for this Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock set. So it's got to go. It's heavy. It's got to go today. So I got 3 things that are big to ship, but that one's simply going in a large box. But these are different, so I wanted to show them to you. Let me go calculate the shipping. Thanks for watching this video. Hope it gives you some ideas. I hope it expands the things you would buy, because big items, buy big boxes. It's just not that big a deal. And a lot of these bigger items, like these 2 golf bags, they're not fragile at all. They're meant to take a beating with golf clubs on the back of carts. That thing is loaded from the Guitar Hero is loaded from the factory. There's no issues with anything with it, because it's made to ship in transit from all the way from China to here to Walmart to sell. So hey, thanks for watching. As always, roll Tide.